Chris is guiding another expedition. This one is in Africa, and the main goal is to find wild Nile crocodiles and go diving with them. These animals are incredibly large and are responsible for the most deaths of people out of any crocodilian species in the entire world. Unfortunately, though, this is the driest dry season in years, and there's barely any water, and the water that is left is the color of coffee. It's impossible to see anything. So although diving with crocodiles is not going to happen this year, Chris is still determined to make sure his group sees one up close and personal. So his new goal is to catch one. We're Chris and Gabby. We're just your average couple with a passion for wildlife. Okay, or not so average. We're professional animal handlers living in South Florida. We work with dangerous animals on a daily basis. Nothing is off limits, and we never know what kind of crazy animal we're going to run into next. Join us as we explore, adventure, and travel to new and amazing places. Welcome to our wild world.
All right, so this is pretty high on our list of bad ideas. This is a spot where the Nile crocs have been hanging out repeatedly. We're gonna crawl up into the bushes and wait them out and see if they're gonna come up and bask right next to us. If we're well hidden, they might not even know we're there. So right here on the edge of the river, maybe this will work, maybe. We're gonna try it out. I got a 360 cam set up here too.
Unfortunately, even after waiting in the brush for a few hours, no crocodiles came up, so they decided to hit the water and try a different approach.
All right, so check out this little Nile crocodile we just caught. It's just a little guy. He's, I don't know, 3.5 feet, something like that. He's very vocal, calling for his mama or anything to really come and rescue him. He thinks we're gonna eat him. We're gonna let you go, buddy, don't worry. But even at this size, just a very, very strong animal, very powerful. And you can see a full set of teeth right there. You do not want this guy attached to you. I mean, at this size, he could easily take a couple fingers off. He's gonna bite and he's gonna roll. And the power this animal has, even at this size, is something to be reckoned with. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll let him go. If we wanna bring him up on the edge over here, we'll go ahead and let him free.
Take some close up of the claws.
All right. Ready, buddy?
There he goes.
All right. Oh, there he goes. All right, cool. Now let's see if we can get a bigger one.
Good one.
Yeah, you can see this big termite mound right here behind me. These things are just, it's like a city full of termites, and it's almost like it's made out of concrete. It's so big and solid. It's up here in the high ground. Now these things hold a lot of thermal inertia, so they're able to retain their heat very well. And so a lot of animals will actually go into these and utilize them. And so far I've been seeing a lot of the mambas that we have found have been associated with these termite mounds. I think the females may be nesting in them. And so this big tree above me, I have no doubt in my mind there's a mamba somewhere up above me right now. Now, it gets pretty cold here at night. If you notice, I'm wearing one jacket, two jacket, and my shirt here. And at night, it's getting down to like the 40s some of these nights, and then in the middle of the day, it's got to be like 85, 90 out. It's really hot. So if you notice through a lot of my videos, I go from like full jackets, you know, wearing warm headwear, everything like that, down to running around shirtless out here because I'm just sweating to death. And so the fluctuation in temperature out here is insane. Really, really cool area though. We're gonna move on and try to check a new spot.
We've caught puff adder. We've been searching crocodile now for a couple of days, and eventually we got one leg of one river monitor.
Yeah.
And a nice,
good
healthy
size.
sized one.
Yeah, and look how long that tail is as well, eh?
Yeah. God, these claws are like Velcro to me. Look at that thing, huh? That is awesome. All right, so finally caught one of the monitors. We've been trying to catch one of these things since day one. They are so smart and so fast, and every time either they outrun us or they dive in the water and they get away, or they go up a tree or whatever. And finally got this one. He was sitting up in a tree and I got in his blind spot and I was able to get a rope up there and get him, and just, wow, look at this guy. Look at the size of him, huh? So cool. Now, he's just kind of hanging out right now. He's got a lot of explosive potential in him right now. I'm barely holding on because I don't obviously want to hurt the animal, but I also have a good grip because he's bound to just try to take a tear out of me any minute here. So I've got a decent grip on him, but he has not expended much energy so far. So he's definitely got a lot in him. Now you can also see he's got his forked tongue there, just like a snake does. And you can see that saliva in there. And you know, monitors are famous for having a lot of bacteria, and new research is showing that they actually have venom in their saliva too, so you definitely don't want to take a bite from that guy. How cool is he though? We're about ready to release this guy. We got some photos with him, hanging out with him a little bit. Something that's really cool to notice is the tail. The tail is like a paddle. See how it's compressed? And so this animal is very, very good at swimming. We already lost several of them in the water as they jumped in and swam away, but you can see how it's a paddle-like tail like that. Really, really cool to be able to see. What a beautiful pattern on him. The claws on this thing are intense. Very sharp claws. He's got an injury on the foot here. Wonder what that might be from. But yeah, just very, very sharp claws that are digging into my thigh right now. Let's get him off. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to let him go. Now what I want to do, what would be awesome, oop, he's already ready to go. I want to try to get some photos as he runs away. Hey Smalley, could you pass me the camera there? Thank you. So what I would like to do is get him to hang out with me.
I'll be A-okay. Just wanted to get that initial.
And maybe I can get some photos as he runs away. I'm just gonna bolt. Oh, he's ready to bite now.
Hit his head on the boat.
Did it get you?
No. He went for me though.
Yeah, he had to go.
He took off, man. All right, well, there's your Nile monitor.